got good body position right there.
Yep.
There's his trouble right there. That's good there. That's not the way he went through the gate. That's not the way he went through the gate.
Yep.
That's not the way he goes through the gate. That's all. He did something different. The way he gets through the gate was not the way he did any of those cuts.
Yeah.
Your ski really good. You go out there and you reach and make your turn for the gate, but then you don't do nothing. You try to go through it.
Yeah.
And everybody does that. You're supposed to go through the gate, but if you don't know how, you got to practice making a smooth cut.
Okay.
And learning the picture you're seeing when you're doing that, and then being able to anticipate it a little bit differently, a little bit differently, and a little differently. But first you got to do everything just like you're doing, and when you set up to go for your gate, go for it just like you're turning a buoy.
Okay.
And going for the next one, and then see how far you miss it.
Yeah.
And then if you miss it 10 times in a row exactly the same, then you know how to do a gate. Then place yourself.
Okay.
And otherwise, you look great.
Okay. Yeah, what happens is,
Please think about what I just told you.
okay.
I know what happens. Think about what I'm telling you. Smooth cut out, nice turn in, go. You might just miss it this much.
Yeah.
Then I can tell you how to make it.
Okay.
But first, I got to see commitment.
Okay.
Okay, he's looking at the buoy width. Let's look over here at the boat now. That looks pretty good. That's good. Look at this. See there? Just like I said. You know, that what I just did there was a lot. I mean, a ton. Which way? Which way? I think that was perfect.
Good.
But let's see it every time.
Yep.
And then if you do it every time, then I'll teach you how to come up a little bit different.
Okay.
But you're going twice, aren't you?
No, this is
Just going once?
just going once. Yeah.
Okay. Just do it 2 more times, then I'll show you how to do it. Okay, when you're pulling out, watch the rope coming up like this,
Okay.
and you'll see the boat coming into the gate.
Yeah.
And you'll even kind of see number 1 out there in the picture too.
Okay.
If you're looking down the buoy line, then when you look over to the gate, then it throws off something.
Yeah.
And you talked about casting out and being connected.
Yeah.
Connected also to me is another way of saying not get slack.
Yeah.
Because getting, you understand what I'm talking about. And one goes with the other. So when you pull out for this gate, you watch the boat the whole time.
Okay.
And since there's no 55s, then make sure you don't worry about going through them.
Okay.
But then when there is a 55, then you have to use this method to be more precise.
Okay.
You're looking at the boat right then going to the 55s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll go out and watch, and you'll see as you're going out, the boat will come in between. See this point in you, or me and you? See how it's coming in? Well, you'll know that it's time to start setting up a turn, because as it crosses through, you can make your turn and come through the gates.
Okay.
But you can't do that looking at your width. That's kind of like old style of get as wide as the buoys, get as wide as you can.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
But it's get as wide as you can every time. So use the benchmark.
Okay.
This is the benchmark. Andy Mapple says you watch the tow bar go through the gate.
Okay. Interesting.
See, that's always the same on every boat.
Okay.
So you can judge the nose of the boat coming. Well, you kind of unload and set up to turn, or shift whatever you might do out there to initiate your turn for the gate.
Okay.
I think lifting the handle up smoothly is what pulls me around on the front of the ski the best.
Okay.
So try that. Just watch. You're pulling out there, and then you just stand up, straighten your legs, lift your handle up, and it'll roll you right around for that gate, and you lay into it and go. But remember, don't be worrying about going through it. It's a waste of energy if there's no 55. You got to have a special setup coordinates. No guessing.
Okay.
You're not a pro.
Right.
You want to have the benefit of the doubt every time.
Yeah.
So just miss them.
Okay.
That makes sense to you guys? Good. Look at that gate. He gets back. Oh, he's late now. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, no. Good. You do it now. Take him out a little further. I believe that one run he had with the gates gone, see, that's the way he skis his best. I thought it was great. You had a great one ball.
Yeah.
But when you do that, when you come around one ball, you're not realizing that you have time.
Right.
And so you need to go right on with it. It was too easy, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I take a jerk all the time, is because I come around a buoy like that. So you came around faster. And if you come around faster, if you pull right, see, you'll accelerate before you get a big load from the boat.
Yeah.
So then when you're going through the wakes, you don't accelerate a whole bunch more. You don't get to your maximum speed too late. So therefore, when you go out and reach, you slow down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, sometimes y'all get to going so fast after the second wake, and you don't understand why, and it's only because of what you're physically trying to do. Pull harder through the wakes.
Yeah.
And the thing you're supposed to remember is there's a certain amount you're supposed to know how to pull through the wakes.
Yeah.
You've already showed me you know that.
Yeah.
And there you just got a little mixed up. And me beating on the rope and stuff like that. Do it by yourself, but remember to watch the boat. You went through the gates and looked up at the boat. You didn't need to do that.
So that's what I was going to ask you. Like,
you needed to look at the tow bar back when you were first starting.
okay, but so when I'm right behind the boat.
No, you already looked at it. That's how you knew when to go.
Okay.
Was the tow bar went through the gates.
All right. So after I start going, the tow bar thing is done.
Yes, but I'm saying Andy Mapple said this.
Yeah.
He could have been lying to me. Go out now. There you go. Go. Yeah, that was pretty good, don't you think?
Yep.
Now, in fact, that was textbook in a way. Look how smooth he's skiing. Don't you mess up now. Somewhere back in there when he pulls, he lets his back arm too straight and he bends his legs too much. That causes them to get tipped over too much out of 135. Just watch the ball, and man, you're really good. I don't know what all you think about, but it looks right to me. I think, though, they told me that you're doing the right thing last time. I don't believe you can go over in there.
Yeah.
Nice. Good. Getting a little late now. Reach. Reach. You know, I think he held the handle like I asked him. I believe he could probably run up through 28 off about that way.
Yeah, he even got pulled out of position at 3 ball, but he recovered. Yeah, I got it.
See how he lets up and then pulls back in? That he could lay his shoulder away a little more there. But he's pretty smooth, but he just didn't go out quite wide enough.
Yeah.
So you can see where his width is on the engine box. Video down, and you can see where that rope comes to. Well, he needs to be a little wider than that.
Yeah.
Probably getting tired too.
Yeah.
don't think it matters how many pounds.